Still have the princess hat for when I was creating the pattern. I finally got some drawers to put underneath. Save it for the market. It's gonna be a decoration piece to their graduation hat. To be in here, I do need a red. Lesson learned, I'm not doing this again. I feel like a genius. I feel like my brain is genius. And we're gonna do a post office run this morning. Yeah, I can get it. Yay! Hello and hi, welcome back to S Van Makes. I am Savannah, and on this channel we like to crochet and knit and do other fiber arts. Currently we are just crocheting. I last left off on showing you guys my market prep stuff, I believe. So I have been making and working on some Hmong dolls, and I have 2 more of these heads that I need to make. And then I've made all the arms and the legs for a set of six sets of this Hmong doll. And then I've also done the waistbands, the red one for the boys, and then the pink one for the girls, and the collar. So the white part that goes around the neck for the collar. And I feel like I went through it pretty quickly. I do, however, need to finish up on my order from Etsy of just a set of the Hmong couple doll, because I want to be able to send that out and then continue working on the 5 couples that I have left for the market. And then I still haven't progressed very far with the Hmong ornaments. I just have the four heads that have been made, and then I still have the princess hat for when I was creating the pattern. So I feel like I didn't get very far. I haven't progressed much. But yesterday I spent the entire day decluttering the house, doing laundry, and cleaning. But I also made changes to the office space, so I will show you guys. I know it's not like the most aesthetic, but I finally got some drawers to put underneath my desk. And then my brother-in-law let me borrow his monitor and his, I don't know, the thing that runs the computer. My table here used to face this window. I also bought this to store all of the stuff. This is like my whip drawer. I have way more. That's not even touching the tip of all my whips. And this is the pile of things that I need to organize and put away. But so far, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. This is my little ladies' play area. And then we just have a mirror there. That's probably going to end up going into the bedroom. But for now, it's just sitting there. But yeah, I'm really happy with having my own office space. And I'm like not sharing with my husband anymore. I'm excited to work in the office space. I feel like it's so nice to like just have all my stuff in one place and not feel so cluttered sharing the room with my husband. He just moved right next door, so he's working over there while I get this room to myself. And it's nice because I do record, and so I'm not bothering him as much, and he's not also interrupting the video, so it's a good change. I am going to finish up these dolls today, and I hope that I'm able to send them out tomorrow. That's the plan. We will worry about this another time. I feel like I've done a lot of decluttering and organizing, so much so that I just need to relax and watch a movie and crochet mindlessly, kind of. But yeah. All right, let's get to work. showed the progress of these two dollies, but I am finished with them. Yay! And now I'm just gonna pack it up. I do have to print out the shipping label, and then I'm gonna send it out. The date that I actually have to send this out by is April 11th, and I think I'm a week ahead, so I'm very on top of it. Yeah, that's kind of all that I've done so far. I have about an hour, maybe 2 hours to work on stuff, and then I do have to go to work. It is a busy work week for me, but I'm glad I have this done. I am thinking maybe I should close up dolls for my Etsy shop. I do need to make and finish the rest of the doll sets that I want for the market. Like, it would be nice to have some at the market for sure. I don't know, how do people prioritize, like, whether to save stuff for Etsy or to save it for the market? Like, how do you know what works better? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, okay. And you know what's crazy? I've been watching The Handmaid's Tale, and it is wild. I watched the series before, I just never finished season 5. So I just rewatched season 5. I don't remember what episode I'm on, but I'm almost done, I think. So I'm excited to see what happens at the end of it. I don't know if it's the last season and they just end the whole series, or if there's gonna be like a 6th season. Let's get to work. So I'm gonna print a label, but I realized that I just have this random piece from the previous stack that I have, because it always pulls 1 through first, and so you always end up with a blank one. And guess what I'm gonna do? I taped it so that I could use this one, and I would just have one constantly as the waist one, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of genius. No? I hope it works. Afternoon, everybody. So for today, I am going to put a pause on working on my Hmong dolls because I did get a commission for my Hmong boy doll and I need to make a miniature version of it, a 3-inch size one, which is half of the normal size, and so I do have to do some calculating of my original pattern to bring that down to a smaller size. The customer said that it's going to be a decoration piece to their graduation hat, and I just thought that that is so cute. I really want to see how the final look is, but that is up to them to share it to me. I'm just excited. I think it's such a great idea, and so I'm just gonna work on a little mini Hmong boy, and then hopefully I can get back to working on these hats for the Hmong dolls. But yeah, let's get started. I'm just gonna use the same method that I used for my Danny Gold doll set, where I know that they wanted 3 inches. I'm gonna lay it out on my table, and then I'm just gonna work the leg up and then the head down to meet into the center in hopes that everything is proportional and it looks good. But let's go grab the yarn. I do have to grab my hook, and I am going to use fingering yarn just because this is going to be, oh, those are my daughter's toys, but just because it's going to be a smaller version. Do I want this size? This one's not that bad. This is fine weight. Should I go with fine? Okay, maybe I'll do fine weight. Yeah, I think so. And I don't have space for this yarn, so that's why they are in boxes like this. Oh, wait. Are my colors underneath? They sure are. Let's take these out so I can find the colors that I need. Oh my goodness, I just realized I didn't buy any in this color. I mean, any black in this size. I am gonna have to go with that size, which is the Hobie Cotton Friends 8-4. And it's just a thinner yarn size because I need black and I currently don't have any. So I don't know which one's the newest one. I will take one of these and one of these. Oh my goodness. It's clunky in here. I do need a red and a blue. Ooh, which blue do I want? I think we'll go with this blue. Is that all the colors I need? I think. Yes, that's everything. Okay, let's put my baskets back. Obviously, this is not an efficient way to store yarn, but as you can see, my whole shelf is very full. So yeah, it's not the easiest thing, but whatever. I got the colors that I want and need, so let's go back. Yeah, it is like filled to the top. And then my yarn is leaking over to this other shelf as well, where I keep all my fabric. It's a very not aesthetic closet. Okay. All right, I've got my yarn and we can get started on the legs. I have the 2 arms and then I have 1 leg. I'm waiting to do the other leg because I need to do the arms first because I attach it together and then working around upwards. But I started making the head, and guess what? It's so hard to put these eyeballs in because my stitches are so tiny. Like, my thumb hurts from trying to push these into here. Tough, man. It's tough. It do be a little tough. I don't know how people, there are like micro crocheters out there, you guys. And I don't know how they do it. That is insane. I am hurting. I don't think I will take another request for miniaturizing my crochet projects. Because it's just, this is hard. Yep. Welcome back. I have an update for y'all. I have finished the 3-inch little Hmong doll. It is literally so tiny. It's insane. I can't believe I actually did it. Lesson learned, I'm not doing this again. So I wanted to show you guys how I shrunk the size of the doll basically by using my iPad and a tape measure. I don't know if people are doing this already, but that's what I'm doing. And I feel like it's pretty smart. And you could probably do that with a lot of other patterns without having to try and figure out a new pattern for it and guessing it. So let me show you guys. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna grab my tape measure. We're gonna open it all the way to 3. I put it on the iPad and then I just slowly adjusted till it hit 3 inches. And that's how I did it. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like, I can't believe that that's what I did. There we go. 3 inches. Yeah. I feel like a genius. I feel like my brain is genius. That's kind of all that I did. I feel like it's kind of a genius idea. I don't know if other people are doing it, but I'm doing it. If I have to shrink a pattern that I already have, because then then you don't have to do the whole thing and then whoops, it's a little too tall, or whoops, it's a little too short. So that's kind of nice. I did get another Etsy order, and they're for my little monkey chains. So I am gonna pack these up, and this is done. So tomorrow is gonna be post office day. I have 3 packages. I have this little doll to drop off, these keychains to drop off, as well as the Hmong dolls that I had a customer order via Etsy. So yeah, I just have to print a shipping label and pack these up, and then we'll be going to the post office tomorrow. It is currently 11:30. I'm just gonna quickly print everything out, pack it up, and then it's gonna be a night for me. Oh, I also wanted to say, look at how much yarn I ended up wasting versus the actual project. Like, they're basically the same size. Sorry guys, I have a really great chair. Where are scissors? Oh, these don't have the stickies. Nope, I will not be using these. Oh, actually, I can. I got stickers. We can use stickers. Here we go. Probably get a better shipping and packaging station. I finished packing all of my boxes and we're gonna do a post office run this morning. I do have some other chores to do, so we'll stop by Target because I'm thinking about making some butter chicken, which sounds amazing right now. What else? I think that's it, and then I'm probably just gonna do a lot of editing today. Sorry, my daughter is right there making lots of noises. I hope it fits in here. Yeah, I think it will. Yay! Good thing for big bags. Oh, that's beautiful. Update. I have 5 of the Hmong boy hats done, and then I also completed 5 of the Hmong girl hats. I won't be able to put on the striped ribbon part to this hat quite yet until I place it on the head of the doll, but I'm glad that I have all that done. I think I'm gonna work on the hair next, and then I do have some arms to do as well. So we will get started on that. So I lied, we're gonna be working on heads because I thought I had completed 10 heads for the 5 sets, but I did not. I am missing a set, so I do have to make 2 more heads to make 5 sets total, or 10 heads total for the Hmong dolls.
What the dog doing?
Editing Savannah here. I didn't actually end up making an outro for the video, so I ended it making the rest of the heads, and it was already Friday, so that's kind of all that I have to show. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.